Right now, the wind is still whipping around. In fact, it was a tough breeze today, gusting at times up to 40 miles per hour. I don't think we'll experience 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts through the overnight hours, but 30-mile-an-hour winds, that'll be very common. Your Bordner Home Improvement City Cam from the Orient Hotel. Those winds, thankfully, are out of the south, but here's a look at the latest winds and wind gusts. The bigger white number here, that's a sustained wind. Those blue numbers indicating the peak wind gusts over the past hour. Leavenworth, 33-mile-per-hour wind gusts over the past 60 minutes. Checking on temperatures, though, it's been warm all day. In fact, we worked into the mid-80s. Right now, it's still mid-70s, and it's getting closer to midnight. Without a question, we'll be in the 70s at midnight. South winds now at about 22 miles per hour. And by tomorrow morning, we'll see those temperatures slipping back down briefly into the mid-60s. Quick rebound, though, at 9. It's already at 70, 80. And that's when you break for lunch. But again, it's going to be a tough day to find a picnic table outside unless you have a pretty stout stone to hold the napkin down. By 4 o'clock, 84 degrees. Now notice the clouds beginning with abundant sunshine, finishing the day with a mostly overcast sky and maybe just a slim chance for an isolated shower at about 7 p.m. Not really buying into that. It'll probably be closer to midnight, actually, before those rains arrive. I'll show you the latest model data on that, too. Live-powered Doppler radar is quiet from our live radar site in Belton, Missouri, but if we use the composite network of radars, you'll pick up those light showers, but you'll have to drive all the way west of Denver to find that. So a lot of real estate to cover before those rains have a chance to work in here, but they're coming. The latest forecast track, keep your eyes peeled to the west. Here comes that rain. First arrival could be about midnight or so, and again, mostly favoring areas south of I-70. Second wave comes in just about daybreak. It's going to make that Wednesday morning drive perhaps a wet one for you. And again, notice the heaviest rains and where it's located, south of I-70. The third and final wave comes in at about 8 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday. That potentially could bring heavy rain. And in those areas that picked up the bulk of the rain prior to that, there potentially could be a little bit of flooding. I think the best chance for that is along and south of Highway 68. Checking on the forecast for rain totals, and again, fairly impressive once you dive deeper to the south, especially around Clinton and Butler, where those rains could add up to over 2 and maybe over 3 inches. Security Bank 7-day, 64 in the morning, 84 is your high Tuesday. Yellow weather alert for those 3 waves of rain that come in on Wednesday. A bit cooler on Thursday and especially by Friday morning, down into the mid-40s, but a quick rebound by the weekend, and that weekend is looking fantastic. So let's break that out and look at it a little more hour by hour. 52 degrees Saturday morning, the high in the upper 70s. What a beautiful day. 59 Sunday, your high, 81. The winds aren't totally calm, but Carolyn, it'll be a much easier wind to deal with over the weekend than certainly today's breeze.
Well, that at least is good to hear. Thank you, Gary.